Hello friends, in this video we will see how to find the roots of quadratic equation by using completing the square method. Now let's start. Here we are finding an example 2x square minus 7x plus 3. So how to find the roots of this equation? Let's see. First of all we will make the coefficient of x square 1. For that we will take 2 as common. So if we are taking 2 common from this equation, so we will get x square minus 7 by 2 x plus 3 by 2 is equal to 0. If we are dividing the equation by 2, so we will get ultimately x square minus 7 by 2 plus 3 by 2, 7 by 2x plus 3 by 2 is equal to 0. So what we have to do next, we have to divide, or we can say we have to half this coefficient of x. Coefficient of x is already 7 by 2. If we are going to half this, it will become 7 by 4. So what we are doing with 7 by 4, we are going to add this 7 by 4 square and also subtracting the 7 by 4 square in this equation. So x square minus 7 by 2x as it is, we are going to add the square of this 7 by 4. So definitely we have to subtract this also. So 7 by 4 whole square we are going to subtract also. 3 by 2 which will remain as it is, so it will be 3 by 2 is equal to 0. Now we are finding this is a complete square. How it is a complete square we can see here. X square we are writing as it is. Now 7 by 2 we are writing as it is. X we are writing as it is. If we are going to multiply and divide by 2 here in the second term, and also we are writing the last 7 by 4 whole square, 7 by 4 whole square as it is. So we are finding this is like a square, this is like b square, and now 2ab. So we can say this is like a minus b whole square, where a is x and b is 7 by 4. So we can say this one is a complete square, and now it is a square of x minus 7 by 4. So this is x minus 7 by 4 whole square. If we are going to write 3 by 2, the positive term first, and the negative term, that is 7 by 4 whole square, which should be equal to 49 by 4 square, that is 16. So positive term first and negative term second. 7 by 4 is 7 by 4 whole square, it is 49 by 16. So we are writing is equal to 0, and now it is x minus 7 by 4 the whole square. If we are taking LCM of the denominators, so we are finding 16 is LCM, and now the numerators become 24 minus 49 is equal to 0. So we can say this is x minus 7 by 4 the whole square, and now 24 minus 49, that is minus 25 by 16. So we can say here this is 25 by 16 is equal to 0. So we can write this as x minus 7 by 4 the whole square, and now 25 by 16 can be written as 5 by 4 the whole square. If we are applying a square minus b square identity here, so we can say this is first vector is x minus 7 by 4 plus 5 by 4 is equal to, sorry, is the first vector, and now the second factor must be x minus 7 by 4 minus 5 by 4. If we are going to equate the factors equal to 0, so we can say first factor equal to 0, that is x minus 7 by 4 plus 5 by 4 equal to 0, and now second factor is x minus 7 by 4 minus 5 by 4 equal to 0. So we can say that this particular must be x is equal to 7 by 4 positive, 5 by 4 negative. So we can say 7 by 4 positive towards right side and 5 by 4 negative towards right side should be 7 by 4 minus 5 by 4. So we are finding here this is 2 by 4, that is 1 by 2. So first root is 1 by 2. If we are transferring 7 by 4 towards right side, 5 by 4 towards right side, so we are finding here x is equal to 7 by 4 positive, 5 by 4 positive, that is 12 by 4, and now the final second root is 3. So this was the first question. Now we can see the next example here, and here we are finding the coefficient of x square is 2. Now we are interested to make it 1. For that we are taking 2 as common. So we are finding x square plus 1 by 2x minus 2 is equal to 0. If we are dividing the equation by 2 both the sides, so ultimately we will get the equation x square plus 1 by 2x minus 2 is equal to 0. Now we have seen in the previous example we are going to halve this coefficient of x square. Coefficient of x square is 1 by 2. If we are going to halve this, so it will be 1 by 4. Now what we have to do next, we are going to add the square of 1 by 4 in the equation, and definitely we will subtract this also. So x square plus 1 by 2x as it is, we are going to add the square of 1 by 4. Now we have to subtract also the same. Now minus 2 remained as it is. So here we are finding this is a complete square. We can see here x square as it is plus 1 by 2 as it is, x as it is, and also 1 by 4 whole square as it is. If we are going to multiply and divide by 2, so we can see here this is like a square, this is like b square, this is 2a, and this is b. So we can say this is like a plus b whole square, and here a is x and b is 1 by 4. So we can say this one is x plus 1 by 4 the whole square. Now we are finding these both terms are negative. If we are taking minus 1 common, so definitely we will get 1 by 14 or 1 by 4 the whole square, that is 1 by 16, and plus 2 inside the bracket. And now this is x plus 1 by 4 the whole square, and now the second term must be 33 by 16 is equal to 0. If we are changing this term in a square, so we can say this is root 33 by 4 the square. And now first term is x plus 1 by 4 the whole square as it is. So we can apply here a square minus b square identity. So we can say the first factor is x plus 1 by 4 plus root 33 by 4. And now the second factor is x plus 1 by 4 minus root 33 by 4 is equal to 0. If we are going to equate the first factor equal to 0, so definitely we will find x minus 1 by 4 minus root 33 by 4. Now if we are going to equate the second factor equal to 0, so definitely we will get the value of x is 1 by 4 negative, and now 33 by root 33 by 4 positive. So we can say the second value of x must be root 33 minus 1 by 4, and the first value of x must be x is equal to minus root 33 minus 1 upon 4. So these are the roots of the given equation. So this is the way. First of all, we are making the coefficient of x square 1. Then in the second step, we are finding the half of coefficient of x, and in the third step we are adding the half of coefficient of x square, half of coefficient of x, we are getting half of coefficient of x, and in the third step we are adding the square of this and also subtracting the square of this. We can see the same thing in the previous example which we have done. First of all, we have made the coefficient of x square 1, then we got the coefficient of x, half of the coefficient of x, and now then we added the square of this half of the coefficient of x. We have got the half of the coefficient of x, then we have added the square of this half of coefficient of x, and also we have subtracted the same. So three steps are main steps. What are the main steps? We can see in the examples. First of all, we are making the coefficient of x square 1. Then we are taking the coefficient of x and getting the half of this, and now adding this square and also the subtracting this square. So that will give us the complete square. This is complete square. So this is the method of completing the square of quadratic equation. Thanks for watching the video. Thanks all.